And there's an access we have like that. In the United States, nobody knows. In fact, to some degree, I think content has gone to the dogs in the United States, where like what really works is extreme. Like sensibility has lost its touch, right? So I might fight it in some other way, but I'm definitely charmed by it regardless.
But that's an interesting challenge.
It's a very interesting challenge.
Very interesting.
I think if I do things right and if I play my game well, and I might be very stupid about this estimate, but in 5 years, I'll have saturated my game in India as well. And so I need a challenge after that.
Next step is the US for sure,
right.
in that case.
And so we'll find out how to do that. I always see the fact that I'm Indian as an edge in the global market. Yeah. That's something that's always worked for me at school as well.
You know what surprised me when we started to work with creators in India is that the reach we got was way bigger than India. When I started the first podcast and so on in India, I got my director in Australia telling me, hey, what did you do in India? I have 3 customers right away that saw your podcast in India coming in. Right. And then I had someone else from Hong Kong and said, hey, what did you do in India? I have people coming in because they've watched your podcast and it was great. And I think the fact that Indians have so many directors and leaders in the US, in all the other countries, that gives you a small edge.
Yeah. It's very possible. Yeah. And I mean, 1 in 6 persons in the world is Indian.
Yeah.
At this point, it's not really even about regional or global. If I throw a stone in New York City, it's so likely that it'll land on an Indian person's head.
Yeah.
Right? Or same in San Francisco or in LA or in Miami, or like it's so easy to be Indian. You can't miss us, right?
But
so I think it's an advantage.
Yeah, the director of Microsoft, Google, they're Indians.
All Indians.
Yeah.
And so it's a matter of learning how to tap into that.
Yeah.
I think there's a global Indian that hasn't been tapped into. And I'm very interested to find out how. Yeah. I think that's an entrepreneurial challenge I'll enjoy more than...
Yeah. And such a challenge is great because I'm pretty sure that in the journey, you will learn a lot of things that will even improve what we do here.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm only started to see myself as an entrepreneur like a year ago. And so for me, this is all so new. Like, I'm so interested to get all this download from you. Yeah. It's very interesting. Like, this is something I wouldn't get in books. This is something I wouldn't learn at university.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Some good books.
Yeah, okay.
I learned a lot from books. So
tell me about those books. I'll get them right now.
On what topic?
Any. Tell me how do I learn entrepreneurship?
The hard thing about hard things.
The hard